Hey YouTube, KVX here. Going to do a bit of a different video today. This is an unboxing of this pair of shoes that I just got in. These are retro Nike Air Pressures from the original shoes were 1989, and I think these came out in 2016. Scored this pair on eBay for a really good price, and so I thought I'd show them off to you today. Having owned the real pair, it's going to be interesting to see just how faithful they've replicated these. First thing that I did notice is on the top, which you guys won't be able to see, it does say made in China. The original shoes were made in Taiwan. Does that really matter? Don't know, don't think so. But anyway, let's find out. So the first thing you get is this big plastic box. Now, not all the retros being sold have this. I specifically sought a pair that had the box, showed the box in the photos, and made sure I got it. A lot of people are keeping it because it's a pretty cool item. The lid pops open, and inside the lid you have this weird looking thing here, which is actually the pump. There's a little valve at the top, and squeezes out the bottom. This goes into the back of the shoe and inflates the air bladder. So we'll do that in a second. And it goes into a nice little recess in the top of the lid. The shoes themselves are still wrapped in plastic, which I am going to open for this video. And the accessories are the strap, which attaches onto the lugs on the side of the box. There's nothing else in here apart from a big hunk of foam, which comes out. That's it. Yeah, exciting. So let's get on to the shoes. So the box was cool. I used to like the box. I did a lot of flying in my early 20s, and used to use this thing as in-flight luggage. Airport security liked it because you can see inside it. So here we go, eh? Some people are going, no, you're a virgin, don't do it. I don't care. But I'm not going to wear these though. Okay, so here we go. Yep, these bring back memories. Got your Velcro strap. And the tongue with Nike Air on the sort of embroidered in. Now the really cool thing about these shoes, if I can get this to work. Look out, I've got something that my pair never came with, is a Nike tree. Very cool, bonus. There you go, my pair never had that. Okay, oops, looks like the laces are tied up at the back here. Okay, inside is the sock liner with Nike Air. Actually, there's a couple of things that are missing from this pack. I'm not sure if it's intentional or what the story is there. The original shoe, it's kind of trivial, had two sets of laces, a long pair and a short pair. The long pair, because the strap is removable, you could take the strap out and you had a longer pair of laces which would lace up all the way to the collar. Or the shorter pair, which were designed to just thread in and tie up as a bow at the bottom here. May not be able to demonstrate what I wanted to show you. There are a few twists in this lace. But essentially, the biggest problem I have with shoelaces is a flat lace and a round hole. As you can see from these guys, flat lace and a slot. You know, like, did anyone never think about round pegs and square holes? So that's how quick these things lace. Like, you can have these on your feet super fast, undo your laces, and why can't all shoes have that? Like, seriously, how hard is it? You know, if shoe manufacturers made this little system here, it's not going to cost much, particularly when they're doing thousands of shoes. But yeah, there it is. That's a very cool thing. And then, of course, then the strap goes around there. The pump goes into the back, the shoe here. I'm not sure if you can see anything happening there, but bring this a bit closer to the camera. That is now full of air, and that goes around the collar and down the side of the shoe to about the swoosh, I guess. There's nothing in the tongue. I think it was Reebok did their pump, had the tongue used to inflate plus a bit of the side of the shoe, and their pump was actually built in the shoe, which is kind of a cool idea if you lose the pump. But anyway, Nike's done it this way. Interesting, later was the Shaq shoes, which had a separate pump. So I had a pair of the Reebok pumps as well, and their bladder systems and their valves particularly weren't as well engineered as these ones. So this is like a molded piece. My original pair lasted 5 years. I wore them hard all around Australia. I was actually working around different states, and they were good, except one day this whole section just crumbled off, and if you look for photos of the retro shoe, you always see them all cracked up. Basically, the polyurethane that they used at the time had a shelf life of about 5 years. Let's hope that they haven't repeated the same mistakes with these ones. Sole's quite nice. It's like a herringbone tread pattern with pivot point for basketball and a nice big Nike on it. They're pretty simple, essentially two-tone with the addition of this red piece here, which seems a bit, I assume to remember as being orange, not red, but anyway. They're a white shoe with grey. Would have been where mag's grey with the white. That's the difference there. They're not as tall as the mag, so for those who are wondering, that's your Nike mag versus the air pressure. So it's I think tongue height's about the same, but the mag is definitely a taller shoe. Both shoes have a clean toe. It was trendy back in the 80s for shoes to have a patchwork or a whole lot of additional pieces sewn on. The cool thing that I really liked about the mag was the clean, no seam look. They've kind of done this because there's a big hunk of leather on these, but I don't think it continues around. I think you'd find there's a seam under that piece there, and that wouldn't be, the toe's definitely not part of that. The leather was exceptional on my last pair, so I don't know. I'm not going to wear these. I'm just going to put them back in the case and just keep them for nostalgia. The only other thing I wanted to suss out was inside the shoe. Sock liner on the original shoes was removable, and the airbag seemed to be a part of the bottom of it. I don't even seem to be able to even get this one out, but there was also arch supports included. There was like 3 different height arch supports in the original pair. This pair doesn't have those. And as I said, I'm not having much luck trying to get that sock liner out. So maybe they've changed the design. Yeah, this ain't coming out at all. It popped out quite easy. It feels the same. Just my fingers pushing on it. There was like a little channel that runs through the middle of the shoe, and the bottom of the sock liner had a little piece built out, so it wasn't just a flat piece of foam. It was a foam bit on the outside that fit the foot frame, and then there was this little channel that perfectly matched the channel in the shoe, which is kind of weird because typically a Nike Air shoe has the air sole and the sole, midsole. These did not. In fact, when you took that out, there was a about 1/4 inch channel, and which meant the rubber from the inside of the channel to the outside was probably only sort of 1/8 of an inch or something. It was pretty thin. But there it is. Yeah, retro air pressures. Pretty chuffed to have these again. And like, share, subscribe, whatever to my channel. I don't care. I really don't. I will be doing, I've got another special pair coming in a few weeks, and I'll do another follow-up video, and I'll probably show everything back then. But anyway, thanks for watching, and catch you in the next one.